Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a Friday night Smackdown review. We normally do these live, but as this is in the UK and some of you guys haven't been able to watch it yet, I am recording this for you. It has been an excellent Smackdown. Nice, quick, fast-paced. A lot happened, a lot went on, and everything went down since day one. We had the first match of the WWE Tag Team title match between Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn versus Pretty Deadly. We had a swear word that was allowed on WWE telly. We had Austin Theory in a match. Shotzi came out. Grayson Waller effect. We had a triple threat, a championship match, and Roman Reigns as well. But let's get into it. Let's kick it off. We had Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus Pretty Deadly. And I have to say, this has made Pretty Deadly into a formidable tag team. They may not have picked up the win, but by God, did they put on a great display. Played the heel character perfectly in this role. Did sublimingly well. And I'm very proud of the Yep Boys in this match as well. Really looking forward to seeing what they're going to be doing from here on out. I'm very looking forward to it. I am a big fan of Pretty Deadly. I really do like the way they do things and the way they work. So I really did enjoy that. We also, so during that match, a lot of cheap shots of Pretty Deadly, a lot of close tags, quick tags like a proper tag team should. And then at one point, KO did a running cannonball and landed, but some twinged his foot. Seemed to have picked up an injury, where he then struggled to really walk on it. And at the end, he had his boot off. After when he did the stunner to Kit Wilson, I think, and then the Haluva kick as well to win it. I thought it was an excellent match, right time limit, the right way to do it. I just wish Pretty Deadly won because I love them and I hope they grow more. As I said, I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do moving forward and what they do in the future because I feel like they have an amazing future ahead of them. So really looking forward to that. Bollocks was used on television on WWE TV by Ridge Holland. This was a very quick match. He went straight into a match against Austin Theory. Very quick match. Ridge Holland really using his power and his strength. But then Austin Theory then targeted the throat after the spike the week before. Really playing to that spike by Solo. Did some damage for Ridge Holland, which then sort of led up to the end where he went through the ropes, drop kick to the throat, went for the pin, won the match, and then Austin Theory then started attacking Ridge Holland at the end where Sheamus then come out and attacked Austin Theory attacked Ridge Holland, then Sheamus come out to stop it, tried to go for the bro kick, Austin Theory went underneath and they went out of the ring. Drink time. Which then went into Shotzi versus Bayley. This match was meant to have happened last week, but didn't. Apparently, it was cut last minute by Vince. But Bayley comes out to the traditional love that she gets from the UK crowd, and we do love her over here. Oh, Bayley, do you know? I want you to be my girl. Hey, Bayley. Oh, I would know if you be my girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, hey, Bayley. Oh, anyway. Good match. Bayley was getting the upper hand. A lot of love. Io helped Bayley by putting her foot on the rope. And as she did that, Shotzi then tried to attack Io. And then Bayley come round, grabbed the eyeballs like that with them, and then hit the rose plant for the win. And then backstage, Shotzi had enough of the antics between Bayley and Io and started attacking them two, which then Bayley then suplexed on top of the table and cut her hair. So maybe we are getting a new look to Shotzi moving forward because of that, but who knows. This is going to be a quick run through because we've got Money in the Bank tomorrow as well. And in this as well, I will be putting in my Money in the Bank predictions as well because I will be going live tomorrow with our local establishment and doing a watch along with them. So I won't be able to do much with it. So I hope you guys will be able to go over there and subscribe and follow them on Twitch, where you'll be able to get instant notification for when we go live on there as well. So we will be doing that as well. That's why I'm rattling through this quickly. But then we had the Grayson Waller effect with Logan Paul getting absolutely booed, and then LA Knight, come out to the ring and got an absolute massive reaction from the crowd. He is the most over man in England right now, and it's amazing to see. Escobar comes out, was talking, no one really gave a shit. And then Butch comes out running. Logan Paul is sat on a chair, and Butch just literally jumps on top of him and flings him out the ring. It was superb by Butch, and an all-out brawl, which then leads to a triple threat match. The chant to LA Knight was so loud, and then the chant to Logan Paul, which was "fuck you, Logan," which I loved as well. I thought that was amazing. And then Santos Escobar goes through the ropes, LA Knight moves out of the way, hits Logan Paul, gets up, does the knee, and then bitter end by Bruiserweight Pete. That fucking hurt actually. By Butch, I was about to say Pete Dunne there, to pick up the win for him. Logan then tried to get up the ladder. Butch took him down, and then Butch unhooked the Money in the Bank. Maybe we see that tomorrow, maybe we don't. But at the same time, for me, we'll go through my predictions in a minute. Charlotte versus Asuka. Bianca come out to the ring saying she is going to be. She's brought a ticket to the front row. She could do what she wants. The crowd was on fire for Asuka, by the way. They loved Asuka, cheering her. They booed Charlotte. They mixed with Bianca. They could boo and cheer. There's a lot of mixed reactions towards her. And then the match was okay. It was good, back and forth, going for it. They're beating up in front of Bianca. We all know what's going to happen. Charlotte comes in for a boot. Asuka moves out of the way, puts Bianca in the way, gets hit by a boot, and then they go fight. And then Bianca then climbs over the barricade and starts fighting Asuka. Charlotte comes out and just does this into Bianca's face, and then Bianca gets pissed off, and they start fighting. She does a KOD to Asuka onto the announce table, and then after the announce table, she then picks Charlotte up and does it the same on top of Asuka, on top of the announce table. So I'm predicting at SummerSlam, we are going to be getting a triple threat match between Asuka, Charlotte, and Bianca. I had to think of the last one there. And then we go into our main event here. This is very quick, 7 minutes, and I'm already smashing through it. Roman Reigns comes out, says he's the one that brought them up, taking them to the promised land, and they disrespected him of the amount of times that they have lost and the amount of times that he has made. He's been like a father to them, giving them a chance after chance after chance, and they do not repay the chances. Jimmy and Jay come out saying it has been 3 years since Roman Reigns has been pinned, which I'm predicting will happen at Money in the Bank, and I think Jay is the one who is going to be pinning Roman Reigns, but we'll get more into that. Jimmy and Jay saying that the only person that they do not want to be tribal chief, and the only person who rightly deserves to be the tribal chief is Solo Sikoa, which then Roman laughs, looks at Solo, Solo's looking at Roman, and there is more tension in the bloodline. Could Solo Sikoa be the one to either dethrone Roman Reigns and be the new tribal chief? I feel like that's going to be happening now. I think Jimmy and Jay are going to win, and I feel like Roman's going to blame Solo for him being pinned, and then I feel like there's going to be a match. I thought they would be between Jay and Roman at SummerSlam, but I feel like it's going to be Solo and Roman at SummerSlam, where Solo will beat Roman Reigns to become undisputed champion with the help of Jimmy Jay. And then an all-out brawl comes about. Jay throws Solo in the... Jay pushes Roman in the face, and then whole brawl falls out, super kicks, security getting demolished, just everyone was getting involved, and then that was the end of the show. Overall, I thought it was a fantastic SmackDown to have it. I really do think having it at this time was beautiful. Now I can understand America takes it too much. You lot don't appreciate it enough. We appreciate it. We're normally up until like 1 a.m. and then up until 3 a.m. to watch it to the end. Or when we watch Money in the Bank, we normally start at 1 in the morning, not finish till 5 a.m. So it was lovely, absolutely beautiful. But Money in the Bank predictions. First up, we're going to go with the Women's Tag Team Championships in Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. This is quick and easy. Rousey and Baszler. Next up, we have the Intercontinental Championship match between the Ring General, the greatest wrestler in the world, versus the Gunther better win this. If he doesn't win this, I am going to lose my shit. Simple. This is it. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. If Gunther doesn't win, you will see a full-on meltdown live on stream. I really hope he doesn't lose, because I have a feeling that they're going to make him lose and then put him towards Seth Rollins, but I just don't want him to lose yet. Not to Riddle. Anyone but Riddle. Next up, we've got Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio. I'm going for a Dom win. I think that Brock Lesnar's going to cost Cody Rhodes this match, build into their match for SummerSlam. If he doesn't cost Cody Rhodes, if Brock Lesnar's nowhere near involved, Cody Rhodes wins. It's simple as that. But I think Dominic Mysterio will put on a good match compared to anyone else. Then we have Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. I've gone for a retain, but this is Finn Balor's time to really prove to Vince and prove to everyone he is a main event talent. The people that really do know him. That can be it. It's his time now to really show up and show out why he is the main event talent. Then we have Zelina Vega versus Becky Lynch versus Zoe Stark versus Bayley versus Io Sky versus Trish Stratus in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And there's only one person that needs to win this, and it is Io Sky. Also, I would be disappointed if Zelina Vega won it either, but Io Sky, it is for me. We have the Men's Money in the Bank ladder match next with Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, LA Knight. Santos Escobar, Butch, Damian Priest, and Logan Paul. It's between LA Knight, Logan Paul, and Butch, but I'm going to go with my man, LA Knight. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. And then for the main event, we've got Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa versus the Usos. I'm picking the Usos to win, and I think there's going to be shenanigans. Maybe they'll set up the SummerSlam between Roman and Solo in this match. Solo may turn on Roman, which then one of the Usos can take the pin. Solo's been doing this to get him in there to try and take the downfall of Roman Reigns because of the Usos. Who knows? I have no idea. But if I'm going to pick for someone, I'm going for the Usos. So I'm very, very excited for that. That is my Money in the Bank predictions. This video is 13 minutes long. And with that, some people say it's unlucky. I say it's lucky. We are going into the UK's own Money in the Bank. I am fucking hyped. I hope you guys are too. Thank you guys ever so much for watching me today. Please go and follow my Twitch at Mark Talks and Plays on Twitch. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you smash that like button. And I will see you guys very soon.